All right, good morning everybody. Welcome to Thursday Morning Mobility Flow. My name is Coach Debbie, and today we are gonna work with a bundle. We'll be working with the shorter stick, one single stick, and then working with two single sticks, the tall sticks. So we are actually gonna start this warm up with two sticks. If you only have one stick, you can do everything I'm doing with a single stick also. You would just work unilaterally opposed to bilaterally. So today though, I want you to have, and I'm looking for it because I'm looking for it. I want you to have a pad for your knee, or if you have carpeting, that's good. We're gonna be doing some kneeling work. So make sure you have something handy if you have sensitive knees to put your knee on. And also we'll be working a back bend while we're anchoring into a wall. So make sure you have a place to anchor your sticks. So today's class, we will be focusing more on frontal line stretching, working that frontal line, but also the strength portion is gonna be a little different. We're gonna do a lot of leg work and showing how the stick, working with the shorter stick, can stabilize our movement and help enhance our range of motion. All right, let's get started. So with two sticks, I just want you standing straight up, legs parallel, light grip on the stick. And let's just go ahead with a breath and just start stirring the pot with that upper body. Taking a big inhale, exhale. Just waking up the upper body. Working through the shoulders, squeezing through those upper traps. And let's reverse. Big inhale, exhale. Beautiful. Nice. Bringing those sticks parallel. Taking a little bit of a wider step. Feet are still parallel. And we're just gonna take a nice little lateral movement, lateral flow, taking it side to side. So just hitting that horizontal plane here. Just nice and easy. The key here, you have a light grip, just a light grip on those sticks. Driving the sticks in, maybe 30 to 40% tension. Beautiful. Bringing it center, and let's bilaterally open the arms. Just open and close. If you have one stick, you're just working one at a time. Do a few reps on one side and then switch to the other arm. Big inhale, exhale. Each time maybe go a little bit in deep, taking a deeper range of motion here. All right, we're gonna start doing a little bit of hinging, a little bit of hanging. So bringing those legs parallel again, just about hip width apart, reaching up to the handles here, to the grip. We're gonna just take a little dip in the legs and just hinge, pulling the hips back just a little bit. So we're not in a strong hang, we're relying on our grip here a bit. So if I show it to you sideways at an angle, it's just right here. So you're dipped in those knees. Drive those sticks. I'm gonna have you start shifting your hips a bit. So I want you to just shift your hips to the right, just shifting to the right, just a little. Push the right hip out to the side. Feeling a little stretch in that glute tissue. Bring it back center. Let's take it to the other side, just shift. Nice. Take it back center. So if you think about it, you're shifting, if you're thinking about our clock, you're shifting the hips to about 4 o'clock. Slowly ease it over to 7 o'clock. Legs are parallel. Bring it back center. And just take a little C curve in the spine and round out of that. Let's wake up the ankles. Driving the sticks in, you can lower your grip on this one and start to lift both heels. Move the stick maybe about 10 inches away from your placement. So your arms have nice length in it. Drive the sticks into the floor. Lifting those ankles and lower. I want you to just flex the feet a bit. Lift the toes and then rock forward, lift. And try to lift those toes off the floor. And again, let's lift. So it's a little rocking back and forth here, just waking up those ankles. One more time. And raise. From here, you're gonna shift the weight. You're gonna like move the ankles to 3 o'clock. So you're gonna just slowly roll. The feedback is in that right pinky toe, left big toe. Now we're doing this with the legs a little more narrow. Normally we do the legs a little wider, but we are trying this in a parallel stance here. I want you to focus on precision and control as you move side to side. Keep driving. Let's go again. One more time. Bring it back center and lower. Nice. Little tapotement in the feet. Just tap it out. Just wake those feet up. Nice. Okay. Taking a wider stance here. We're going to bring the sticks in a little bit closer. You have a nice little angle. So if I show it to you sideways again, your sticks are at an angle. Wide sport stance here, or horse stance. Here we go. Take a nice lateral lunge to your right. Take it to the right. As you do this, I want you to open that right arm and cross the left arm over. So it's a little turn. And bring it back center, back to that horse stance. Let's take it to the other side. Lateral lunge to the left first. Start to open that left arm. Start to cross the right arm over. Now this is just warming up, you guys, so I want you to ease into these movements. Focus on what your body's feeling right here. Come back center. Let's do that again. Taking it to the right. Maybe this time your range of motion will be a little bit deeper. Try to go 10% deeper. Lunge. Open. Crossover. You should be feeling it in that left attachment of the adductor to the groin there, to the hip. And bring it back center. Let's take it to the left. Lunge, open, cross it over. Breathe, keep that breathing strong. And come back center. We're gonna do that same lateral lunge with a different upper body movement with arms. We're gonna focus on that front line here on this one. So moving laterally first, lateral. Now I want you to turn. Both sticks are moving with you. Now from here, I want you to open those arms. Start to open those arms. Start to hinge your body forward. Hinge your body forward. You're gonna feel this a little more on that left side, that left frontal line there. Feeling it through the bicep. Pec. Breathe. Slowly come back center. Nice, shake it out. We're gonna hit that left side. So first, lateral lunge. Start to turn and then start opening both arms. Now again, you're gonna feel this in that right arm. Hinge forward just a bit, where you feel that in the pec, bicep. Breathe. Bring it back center. We are gonna do that one more time. One more time. Here we go. Drive. Keep that tension. Lateral lunge. Open those arms. Now, I'm going to show this to you. If you just have one stick, you can be opening that opposite arm here. This can be done. Just having that second stick really helps you get deeper into that stretch here. Hinging forward, opening, bring it back center. Let's take it one more time, opposite side. Lateral lunge. Let's start to move. Let's open both those arms. Hinge forward just a bit. Breathe. Breathe, breathe, breathe. And bring it back center. Nice job. All right, we're gonna do a little brachiation hanging move. It's gonna open up our frontal line again. Legs parallel. Just about hip width apart. The sticks, if you place them right next to your pinky toes on the outside, move the stick forward maybe about 10, 12 inches. So I'll be guiding you a lot with the placement of the stick. It really does matter with the movement, what you're gonna be feeling. Placement is key. So is your grip placement. So you're right at the bottom part of your handles here. And I want you to start to just bend at the knees. Start bending and go into a little hang here, almost like you're sitting in a chair here. Just really opening up that frontal line here. If you want to look to the sky to get deeper. Ease on out. Nice. Shake it out. This time, I want you to take a little bit of a wider stance, not too wide. We're going to go into that hang again, and your grip is going to raise to the center part of your handle here. Take a big inhale, exhale, and your hips are hinging back slightly, and just hang. You might be up on your toes a little bit. Nice, just really opening up. As you can see, I'm gazing up to get deeper into this frontal line area. Ease on out. Nice job. All right, we are going to take it to the floor. So have your cushion handy, get a kneeling pad. Still working the frontal line here. So I want you to come right foot forward, come down on your knee, left knee. You're right here. I'm going to show this to you at an angle so you can really see what we're working here. So bringing those sticks, that front leg is right in between those sticks. Sticks are parallel. Reaching up, you've got a nice high grip, but not too high. We're not hanging. We're not going to be hanging in this move. We're going to be moving, hinging. All right, so taking a big inhale, exhale, just start to push your body weight forward. Extend those arms. You have a nice strong grip. It's really feeling it in that left hip. You're going to feel that in that left quadricep, that front line on that upper part of your leg. Your foot is plantar flex, so not dorsiflex. You want the top of your foot placed into the floor. And ease on out. Let's do that again. I'll show it to you a little bit this way. Take a big inhale, exhale, reach. Focusing on that left quad again. Maybe you go a little bit deeper. Ease on out. Now we're gonna focus on the upper body a little bit more. Staying in that kneeling position. Start to open both arms wide. Open up and look to the sky. Bring it back. Let's do one more, just opening up. So focus on this front line here. There we go. Big inhale. Exhale, open, open, open. Start arching your back just a little bit. We are doing a couple of back bends in today's class, not crazy ones. Ones that the sticks are gonna assist us with, and this is one of them. Come back. All right, we're gonna put that together. We're gonna take a little flow. So big inhale, exhale, move forward. Feeling it in that quad. Yes, hip. As you come back, start to open and arch the back a bit. Go back to that forward movement, into that flow. Come back center and open. With the breath. Bring it back center. Dorsiflex that back foot now. We're gonna come out of this, a little bit of strength. We're stretching and strengthening at the same time. So drive the stick in, load is in that front foot, and ease yourself out. Nice, shake it out. Let's get that opposite side. Woo. So what you're feeling in this movement, you're gonna feel, we're gonna go to the opposite side. So it's right in that quad, that front line right here. Going up to your hip, it's gonna cross over and we'll be opening up the pecs. All right, switch sides. Make sure you have that 90-90 when you start. 90 degrees in that front knee, 90 on that kneeling. Stick placement. Foot is slightly in front of the sticks here. High grip. Here we go. Big inhale, exhale, move forward. Now we're doing a little ankle strengthening too, a little ankle mobility in that front foot. And come back. Let's do one more. Remember your plantar flex here. Top of the foot is on the ground. Here we go. Come back center. Let's go into that kneeling human sail, I guess you'd call it, and open. But get a little arch in your back. Bring it back center. Let's do it again. Big inhale, exhale. You have a little bit of an anterior tilt in that hip too, pushing that hip forward. And back to your start position. Let's do that flow together. Here we go. Big inhale, exhale, reach. Feeling it in that quadricep. Let's open up. Nice. Feeling it in those biceps too. Let's do one more. Flow to that forward hinge. Working that front ankle a little bit. Also, lots of things happening in this movement. Lots of things working and opening. Nice. Back to center. Dorsiflex that back foot. Remember, we're gonna not just step out of this, we're gonna do some strength work. Drive that stick in, load is in that front foot. And lift and ease on out. Nice job, nice job. Okay, we're gonna move to one stick. Keeping the long stick, we're gonna go back to the kneeling again, but we're gonna open up the adductor a bit. So we will be working more laterally on this one, and then we're gonna go into some fun leg work with the short stick. All right, so here we go. We're gonna kneel. Kneeling on your right knee here. Oh, yes. Actually, let's move it to the left knee. This is what I want to do, sorry. We're starting with the right leg opened up. The foot is placed about 3 o'clock, either 2 o'clock or 3 o'clock. Try to get it at 3 o'clock if you can. Bring the stick on the inside of your thigh, right here, on that adductor, closer to the knee. Your hips are facing me. The back leg is maybe a little kickstand here, so maybe it's not directly behind you, just a little kickstand here. Nice strong grip. We are gonna laterally move to the right. So take a big inhale, and, as my foot slips, exhale. Opposite arm reaches. Nice, come on back. We're gonna try to go a little deeper. Now the key here is you're using the stick to stabilize this right leg. You don't want your leg moving away from the stick. You wanna keep it either attached to it or just about 1 inch away. So this is helping us, that knee not fall forward too, okay? So drive the stick in. Ready, big inhale, exhale, open. So I'm feeling this in my adductor, but also in that medial line in my quad here, right into the hip. Open. Breathe, and come back. We're gonna do one more. A little bit deeper range of motion, 3 reps on each side. Here we go, inhale, exhale. Now to get a little bit deeper into that left lateral line, you can bring that arm up, little side bend, just an option. Ease on out. Nice. Let's switch sides. Taking the left leg to 9 o'clock here. You got a little kickstand in that back leg here. Open up that hip, and to help keep that hip and leg open, place the stick right in the front of the thigh, closer to the knee area. Here we go. Big inhale, exhale. Reach that opposite arm up. With the breath, and ease on out. Nice. 2 more. Drive the stick. Take a big breath. Inhale and exhale. Each time, think about going a little deeper range motion, if you can. Drive that stick into the floor and ease on out. One more time. Take a big inhale. Exhale. And let's reach that arm up for a nice little side bend if you want to do this with me. Hold, hold, hold. Ease on out. Nice job. All right, carefully come out of that. We are gonna work the legs now. A little bit of a flow, so working with the short stick. If you have the tall stick, that's fine. You can still work with the tall stick. Okay, we're gonna start with the right leg back. We're gonna be working the right leg only. So using the stick, we're gonna be working lunges. We'll be working back lunges, lateral lunges, and then some calf work. So I'm gonna show you the first we're gonna progress. This would be where you wanna start. The key thing I like about the short stick is I have access to the handle better here. So it just has that better grip activation here, better feedback. All right, place a stick, drive it into the floor. I want you to come into a nice little demi squat here. Legs are parallel, drive that stick in. The only thing that's gonna move is our right leg. So I want you to come into a back lunge, drive that stick so we're radiating into the floor. Keep that squat and come back. Drive. Let's go. Step back. You're feeling it in your upper body too with that drive. Step back. This is our strength work. One more. And bring it back. Keep it there. We're gonna hit that opposite side. Drive. Here we go. Lunge back. So the stick is actually assisting us with this. Lunge back, keep driving. Bring it back. Two more. Lunge back. One more. And ease on out. All right, I'm going to show you a progression. This time, we're going to work gripped activation with that lunge. If you're not comfortable with it, it's going to require a little more balance. If you're not comfortable with that, just keep to that drive. Let that stick assist you, holding it into the ground. Okay, here we go. So pushing the stick together, I want you to work in the wrist a bit here. 30 to 40% tension, push. Maybe a little more, maybe it's 50 to 60. From here, keep that activation. Come into that little demi squat here. And let's go. Step back, bring it back. So keep the activation of the push. Step back. Now we're gonna add on to it. As you step back, you're gonna twist to the opposite side and come back. Step back. Ooh, this is work. One more time. Right here, ease on out. Nice, shake it out. Let's get that opposite side. I'll switch so you can see it. So again, either stick into the floor or you've got your grip going. Push the stick together. Demi squat, keep that activation, and let's start that lunge back. Bring it back. So this is slow and controlled, really focusing on those legs. Now here I'm going to do that little turn. This is an option, just a progression. Starting to sweat here. Let's do one more. Bring it back, ease on out. Nice. Nice job, you guys. Working a little more the legs, a little more lunging. So going back, this time we're gonna do pulses. We're gonna drive the stick in, nice and strong. Step back into a nice, deep lunge. Keep that 90 degrees though in that front leg. Dorsiflex that back foot, drive. Start to go into a little dip and lift. Now, as I'm dipping, I'm feeling it in that front line here. But as I come out of this, I'm radiating, driving the stick into the floor, at least 50 to 60% tension. Let's go. Dip, drive. One more time. Dip, drive. Let's switch sides. So we're working the lower body and upper body. You might want to switch your grip with this one. If you're working that left leg is back, have that left hand stacked on top of the right. Drive that stick in, keep that 90. Here we go. Dip, drive. I'm activating those arms too. Dip, drive. Two more. Dip, drive. Ease on out. One more. Take a little dip and drive. Nice. Getting some leg work in today, folks. All right, lateral lunges, working that horizontal line here. You can either do it with the grip on the end of the sticks, time under tension, pushing together, activating those pecs, that anterior chain, while we move side to side. If you're more comfortable with letting the stick assist you in the center, side to side, okay? A little more stability there. So 2 ways of doing this. So with this stance, I want you to, it's like you're going into a little sumo squat. Toes are slightly turned out. Here we go. Let's activate the anterior chain here, upper body, push. And let's start to go into the slow and controlled lateral lunge. Keep the clavicle open, keep that press going. Working those legs. The movement is supposed to be slow, okay? Keep pushing, time under tension. This is what I love about the short stick. You can reach the ends of it and do this movement. This is work. Couple more. Breathe. Come back center. And release. Whew. So with that activation, really feeling it in the pecs and biceps. All right, one more. I said we're gonna work the calves, and then we're gonna go to our anchor point and do a little back bend and bow and arrow work. All right, with this one, I want your stick placed at 12 o'clock. Drive. Take a little split stance. So you're not parallel. One foot is slightly back here. One foot is slightly back. Drive. Here we go. I want you to, as you're driving this stick in, let it assist you, raise the heels. Working those calves and lower. Let's just do 6 reps. Lift and lower. Lift, lower. Keep that time under tension into the floor. One more time. Lift and lower. Nice. Switching your stance. So now the left leg is back. So again, it's just this little split stance. Not too much, maybe a foot in between the feet here. Drive. Strong, strong, right here. Here we go. Let's work those calves and ankles. Lift and lower. Breathe. As I'm lifting, I'm driving. Easing off just a bit as I lower. Drive. So really activating those arms too. And lift. Let's keep it going. Let's do one more. Lift and lower. Nice job. So we really worked the legs on that one. We got quads, adductors, calves. All right, I could add squats and we work the booty, but we're not gonna do that. We don't have time. Next time. All right, grabbing 2 sticks again. Now this back bend again can be done with one. I want you to find your anchor point. I'm gonna show it to you sideways when I do the movement, but I just wanna show you from the front. Placement of the stick, they're parallel, okay? Directly behind you. Where you're gonna want the sticks are on top of your shoulders, okay? But parallel behind you, so make sure they're really driven into the wall and the baseboard here. You're at the end of the sticks here, right here. Now if you have one stick, you can have just across one shoulder and a double grip right here. So this is where you're at. I'm gonna show this movement to you sideways though. I think you'll see it better than from the front. This is what happens when your studio is your living room. It's just, you gotta maneuver around. Here we go. So you can see my sticks are anchored into my couch. Find your anchor point. I'm at the end The sticks are resting right now on top of my shoulders. I'm at the end of the sticks. You're gonna use the sticks as rails. You're gonna start to slide. Your legs and feet are about hip width apart. Standing up nice and tall to start. Now start to arch the back just a bit. As you do, I want you to trust the sticks. If they're driven into the anchor points, you're fine. Keep a strong grip and start to arch back, lengthening the arms, opening up that whole frontal line, and slowly come on out. Now my grip, I'm going to change it because it felt a little awkward gripping it at the end. I think your hand should be at the very end of the stick, so right here. This feels better. So your arms are at a nice 90-degree to start. Right on top of the shoulders. See, all this matters is hand placements, really makes a difference in the movement. Here we go. Standing up nice and tall to start. Start to slowly arch your back. The sticks are assisting you in this nice back bend. They're still resting on top of the shoulders. Push your hips forward. I'm trying to talk upside down. Here we go. So frontal line, you guys. You're feeling it all through the abdominals, up into the chest. Now push into the sticks to ease on, out. I'm not a back bend fan, you guys. I don't know, I have fear of that sometimes. But with the sticks, I can do it. It helps me. It assists me in the movement. So that's what I love about it. Love about using the sticks for a back bend. All right. We just opened up that whole frontal line. You can do that movement kneeling too. You can try that on the pillow and kneeling doing that. We're going right into our bow and arrow now. So standing to the side, you want to place the stick 3 o'clock, 90-degree on that inside arm. Reach up with that opposite arm. You're going to start by shifting your hips to the side. Let's take a big inhale, and as you exhale, activate and push into that bow and arrow. And ease on out. So if you look at the floor, you can see that I have the stick just maybe 10 inches from my foot. If you're new to bow and arrow, you might want to move it a little further away. If you want to try a progression, you would have it close to the foot. All right? I'm going to take it right in between. Because this next bow and arrow, we're going to focus on that frontal line. It's going to be an option. Drive the stick. Take a nice strong grip at the top. Shift the hips. Take a big inhale. Exhale. Activate. Okay. To go more into that frontal line, I'm going to internally rotate my hip. And I'm going to look to the sky. This is an option, okay? Breathe. And ease on out, nice and slow if you're in this movement. That one was strong, I was shaking on it. A little time under tension error. Let's hit that other side. So again, that option to open, it's just opening up that frontal line a bit more in that bow and arrow. It's like a little back bend that you're doing. Driving that stick, reach up, high grip, shift the hips. This is just a normal one. Take a big inhale, exhale, activate. We're hitting that lateral line. Breathe. And slowly ease on out. Nice. Okay, if you want to try that progression, drive that stick, shift the hips, big inhale, exhale, activate. You want to slowly gaze up, breathe. And ease on out. Nice. Shake it out, shake it out. Great job, you guys. We're gonna just end on the floor. I'm gonna take you to the floor. So slowly come down. We are gonna work a bridge. Now, I'm gonna just use my long stick, but if you have a short stick handy, you grab the short stick because you'll have access to the handles. So right here, I want you to place the stick right behind the glutes here. We're gonna slowly, so this is gonna be a front line too, but we're working the posterior chain in the glutes. So strengthen the posterior, opening the front line. All right. The thing I like about working with the stick is we're doing a shoulder bridge. So light grip on the sticks, arms are bone straight. It's gonna help you have that placement of the shoulders into the floor. Now before we go into the bridge, I want you to do a little imprinting with your lower back first. So feet planted into the floor. I want you to start to draw in your navel, pull that belly button into the spine, pressing that lower back into the floor. Now, while you're doing this, I want you to think about pulling the belly button into the rib cage. So you're gonna feel that in the mid-back. So our lower back, mid-back, imprinted into the floor so you can't get any light underneath your back. Nice, strong imprint. Just hold. Ease off a bit. There you go. Nice. We're going to move into a glute bridge, shoulder bridge now. So gripping the sticks here, gripping the sticks. Start to peel your tailbone. You're imprinting again. Draw that belly button into the spine. And now start to peel the tailbone off the floor and start to lift the hips, keeping the shoulder blade, scapula, in to the floor. Lift, lift. Nice high bridge. Now, with your grip, I want you to slightly pull the stick apart. Just maybe 30 to 40% tension. It's going to help keep those shoulder blades and triceps, elbows, arms are bone straight, hard pressed into the floor. Now start to lower, bone by bone. Nice and easy. Nice and easy. All the way down. Let's do that imprint one more time and one more bridge. Pull that belly button into the spine, lower back imprints into the floor. Start to pull that navel or belly button into the rib cage. All right, here we go. Start to peel the tailbone off the floor, pulling the stick apart, 30 to 40% tension. Lift into that shoulder bridge. Lift those hips up high. Squeeze those glutes. Breathe. Keep holding. Hold, hold, hold. One more little progression if you want to try this. Draw the right knee in. Extend it to the sky. Lift that hip. Flex that foot. Lower it to meet that left leg. Draw the knee in. And lower. We're going to hit that other side. Breathe. Draw left knee in. Keep pulling that tension on the stick to support, keeping those arms into the floor. Extend the leg. Flex the foot. Lower the leg to meet the right. That's at 45. Draw the knee in. And lower the foot. Now bone by bone. Lower back into the floor. Nice job. All right. I want you to remove the stick and thread it. Bring the stick chest height. We're gonna end with a little windshield wiper for the lower back. Arms come behind you. Scooch down. Rest the stick on the floor. Arms are on the floor, light grip. Legs and feet slightly wider than hip width. Windshield wiper those knees to the right. Just felt a nice little release. Breathe. Windshield wiper to the opposite side. Ooh, I just got a little adjustment. That was a good one, a little crack, a little back crack. And let's go ahead and go to the other side. Ooh, breathe. Focus on that lower back. Take a big inhale. Send the oxygen to your lower back. Inhale. Exhale. Windshield wiper to the other side. Big inhale. And exhale. Bring those knees back up. Release the stick. Hug them in and give that lower back a nice little massage. You guys did awesome. Go ahead and rock up to sit. And that concludes our Thursday morning mobility flow. We did a lot. We did a lot of opening of those frontal lines with back bends, those hanging moves. We worked the legs with the short stick. So you can follow me at Debbie F. Gleeson on Instagram. If you have any questions about the sticks, you can DM me a message. You can also message Stick Mobility here on this platform, and they'll hook you up with the bundle. Get your bundle, join us for classes. We have them 3 times a week. They live on the YouTube page, Stick Mobility YouTube page, along with the IGTV page. You guys have a great day. Mwah.